Premier League, Group Stage, Round of 32.
There you go. Did that sync up?
Shh, 15 seconds.
Okay.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, 8, 15.
Go for it.
What to do?
It's fine.
IVD Temple.
Oh, that was good, actually.
No, no. I hate you.
You didn't do it.
No, I wanted to introduce him.
You didn't do it though. You kind of weird, and then you.
No, I was waiting for you to do Rengen.
I
You
did.
went super Korean.
I didn't even hear you. You were just
I
like,
did.
we have to wait.
Really
Did you really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really quick. It was just like...
Okay, and in the top left-hand corner, we have our orange Protoss player from Team Clan Strat K. Very good.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty good.
He gets 2 intros.
Yeah, he gets 2 intros. That's fine.
One's really quick
I
and
had
one gave
to.
him...
He's Protoss.
I
You have to
felt left out,
introduce
okay?
Protoss players twice.
Yeah.
Because that's how many
No.
times you will
no,
win in this
so in the
best...
bottom left-hand corner, we have our pink Zerg player from IVD Tempo.
Yay.
And spawning in the top left.
Everyone twice. Everyone twice.
Okay, so... Right
these
now,
guys are gonna
Nexus
beat Rengen.
first, Hatch first. It's
Oh,
looking
they both
like...
think they're in the top base on the right. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
So,
They had to go.
Hatch first. Hatch first, Nexus first.
I think Saber's introduced them every time we've done it as well.
Yeah,
He
he's just.
said I'm gonna kill you guys.
Fair
He just
play to
does.
that guy.
Saber's not happy. God is not happy with us right now.
So
It's
Nexus
okay.
will go, and he actually pulls back the Overlord here. I think he sees it, but he knows that the Protoss can't see him yet. So he's gonna.
No,
creep
the Protoss
around.
knows where he is.
Greedy.
Well, he knows where he is yet, but he hasn't seen the Overlord. Like Tempo pulled it back so that it wouldn't be seen by the Nexus or Probe.
Wow. I really like this out of Rengen. He's gone Nexus first into Gateway. He hasn't walled off. If he
Yeah.
put that Gateway behind the mineral line, that would be exactly as greedy as it is possible to be in a given
Yeah.
situation.
Even double gas with it.
Yeah, he's not cutting. Well, he is cutting corners, really.
Yeah, he's cutting every corner.
Yeah, but that's
But,
that's good. He's
fine.
not cutting corners in cutting corners.
Yeah.
Fair play to the guy.
It's
Tempo.
thoroughly cutting corners.
Yeah.
And Tempo will just go for 3 hatch. He does have the pool and gas, but he's
Which is
just
the
putting
right
up 3rd hatch.
choice to do, definitely.
Yeah.
Lovely greed. I love me a bit of greed, I have to
I
say.
mean, this is greedy from both. I mean, not necessarily Tempo. Tempo's just reacting to the Nexus.
Yeah.
But. Huh.
So it's
I-
nice anyway. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That laugh. Are you happy right now?
I am. I just chuckled at the chat
The
briefly.
circle thing?
DNA chipping in saying he
Yeah.
cuts so many corners, he's going in circles, and I thought that was fun.
Oh.
That's what I had a little giggle at. Yeah, it's all looking fairly standard, really, except for the massive greed on the Protoss front. A Zerg could do this in almost any build, but I want to see. There we go. So that's what I was waiting for out of Tempo.
So speed.
Putting those out.
or
Yeah, it should be. I think.
Speed. He pulled off.
Yeah.
his- Okay.
He'll send 2 links up. He'll see an open front, but by the time he could do anything about it, it will be closed.
Indeed, it's closing up basically right now. Just
There it goes.
getting that off as fast as he can. There's a zealot there already, and the mothership core will stop these links really doing that much. Yeah.
Stay alive and back up. There's a sneaky probe down on the bottom center of the map, possibly
wrong
for,
side, though.
for later use. It is, but he can move.
It's good
No.
because it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense as a prediction.
Yeah.
Like it's not where you could traditionally leave the probe, so it's a good place to leave it.
Yeah, actually it is.
The mind
Yeah.
games with proxy pylons.
Straight up.
They're right fiendish. They are.
Man, I hate the maps that have like the bases and then just like the sides where there's nothing, where you guys just hide your probes. Us Zerg have no reason to go back there whatsoever, so it's just such an inconvenience just to have to scout back behind those. It's
I
just
know.
like
I hate it
la,
when you
la,
have
la.
to scout in the game.
It's
No,
different.
no, it's
Makes
not
it- makes it
that. I'm talking about where our
I know
Overlord
what
has
you
to
mean.
be.
I get it. I do
Fuck
get
off.
it. It's Rengen actually just going for
Yeah, third
the
Nexus.
fastest third imaginable. And Tempo
And
hasn't seen this at
First
all.
one. I wonder if he's gonna start his layer soon.
Oh, is he going to see this with the run past? He's going to see it!
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
No.
good little lane.
Yeah.
Good little lane.
He's gonna. Oh, there's nothing he could. He's just gonna. Those building placements are so good.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, he can't really respond to it right away at all.
He's got 18
Oh,
links
he's building a
already.
bunch of links. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with this decision. At this point, unless the Nexus finishes, and actually, you know what? It could do.
It will,
He's gonna, yeah, and then he's going to be able to Nexus Cannon.
Yeah.
If he's
So,
lucky,
well,
he'll
he's
get
got
the
6 sentries there. He's got a cannon down.
Oh my
It's
god,
well
dude.
defended. Yeah.
Just the building placements for Rengen are just beautiful, though. I'm sorry, like I can't get over it. Like his gateways and then, wow.
I do love me a bit of SimCity, and that sounds sarcastic because everything I say sounds sarcastic, but I really mean that. I actually do.
It's true.
Work.
Let's see how these force fields work out.
Oh.
Not well initially,
Wow.
but now he's good.
He's going to lose
He's
two
gonna
He
strikes.
all
actually
his
loses
trades.
too many of these, but that was expensive. But he will save most of them, or half them.
A lot of energy expended there. Those sentries aren't going to
Yeah.
be useful for a while, and they're doing okay with the cannon. And he didn't use the Nexus cannon. That's quite important. It means he's going to be able to use that Mothership core for a much greater amount of aggression as we move into the mid game. He's going to have that recall option to a greater extent.
Where is the mothership?
Mothership
He's
Core's
jamming
already
over by
wandered
Zelnaga.
to this Zelnaga tower, and he's now moving down to where he has placed that pylon. An Overlord does spot it immediately as the warping comes, and he's going to realize trouble is on the way.
Huh? Does he have the Twilight Council down or anything?
I don't think
No?
so. I can't see
He's
it.
getting a robo, but no.
That seems very late.
He definitely wanted to have the 4 more sentries here,
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost.
so he
he lost
won't, and he's
though.
not going to have a lot of energy on these.
Oh
whereas he
man,
should have
free
had them.
overlords too.
If he gets them, he's going to have to be careful. There are going to be spines very shortly, and there are a couple of roaches and lings to help chase away. But
Yeah, he can maybe do one more
With
warping
his
before
layer
he has
attack,
to
he
go.
needs to throw down his Hydroden right now.
he's actually going for
He
Spire.
threw Spire, yeah. he
There's
threw
the
Spire
Twilight
inside.
coming for you now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go Blink.
If he's
could
going to
be
go,
wrong.
I
I'm
think
weighing
he
it off.
waited
I
just
don't-
too long.
I don't necessarily disagree. It's an option.
I mean,
I just think I'd
he has
rather
so
see
many
Stalker.
stalkers.
Yeah, he does have a lot of stalkers, but these will, I think, be largely used for the attack. If he had Blink now, it would be really strong. But as it is, he's just going to push forward with numbers, using the pure force of the stalkers to shove into the third base. But I don't see it working.
No,
Not without
that's the
better
last of
force
his
than
force
he
fields.
has.
Nice time warp, but he can back up. There's no reason he has to chase off creep.
No, Stalker's so freaking good against Roaches.
He's got 2
Yeah, very
spines
strong.
still up. The roaches are good.
And he still has
And-
Time Warp and a recall, so.
I think you should save it for the recall. I really do. If it looks like he's
Yeah.
going south, I think he'll be okay if he recalls.
And he has
not if
nothing to
time
kill the
warps.
Mothership Core right now, so.
That's it. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yep, there it is.
No anti-air to snipe it, as you said, so he just can't do that amazing. What was it? DNA got it? That
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah,
military recall
last
snipe
second.
that just
Yes.
swung the game completely. God, that was cool. That was so cool. I really like everything Rengen's doing so far. Getting down, he's putting on pressure, he's forcing units instead of allowing Tempo to drone up. And behind that, he's secured a strong economy. He's got these units out on the field that are acceptable at dealing with Mutalisks, but I don't think he even knows that that's what he's seeing. He hasn't seen the Spire at all.
No, he doesn't know. He's going up to Colossus Tech actually right now. He does have the Twilight out, but
I
I
don't
don't
know what
if he's done anything with that. He hasn't
he
actually added
doesn't.
Plus
upgrades.
2. It should be for +2.
Yeah.
Okay, he's getting Blink.
Yeah, he may
Blink's,
just
Blink's
upgrade.
good too.
Yeah.
Blink is fine. Sorry, I don't think anyone mentioned anything about Blink.
No, I don't think so. I don't count it when it happens 5 minutes later. But the the music's coming in now, and we'll go right after this exposed mineral line.
Run straight in, and actually,
yes.
those stalkers can get in for a minute, so free stuff is free.
Stop
I
by his
want
own
to see
zone.
Infestors.
Oh, is he
like-
gonna put the DT shrine right there?
He's,
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, he's
yes, he
rebuilt.
is.
No, he already had it
No,
there.
no,
It just
no.
got sniped.
Oh yeah.
Good once.
And yeah, Mute is getting a lot of work done, but we'll have to be chased away. We'll fly over to the third base.
I kind of really extremely like the decision to go Mutalisks here, but I'm not sure how long it will last him. Because he doesn't really have that many. He used so much gas on roaches in the early game that he doesn't really have that big of a Mutalisk force at this point.
Poor Stalker is trapped in the base of third. Wow, that push from Tempo at the natural.
Yeah, just counterattacking at the same time, and
with the Mutas actually, he could break this. Maybe not the next scanner.
Photon, we'll take down the mothership core. Can he cancel Blink?
Oh, he's gonna lose all these Mutalisks. He's got overcharge and all those Stalkers. Oh, the Miss Micro. No,
bad. No.
Okay, he saved some of them.
Yeah.
He's back there. The Immortal behind everything is putting in work. It's already got 8 kills on those roaches.
Absolute monster. And did Blink finish? Must have done.
Yes, it did just finish. Yeah.
It's just going to mean that Stalker that you said was trapped, he can get out.
Yeah, totally. He's free. There's a sentry in there, though. He's
it's okay. That's the sentry that will have the hero force fields.
Yeah.
Yes! The Lings are going to come in, and the sentry's going to be untouchable. It's going to force field them all off. It's not even
fuck you. Get out.
He's got to watch. He knows about the Blink here now, so he's got to back up a little bit.
Yeah. Nice blink forward. doesn't manage to get any Mutalisks, so they'll be at full health in no time. Once again, that sweet Mutalisk regen.
So good.
It is so good. I'm so envious. And behind all of this, Tempo's just been macroing up to a reasonable extent.
Yeah, he's going to a 5th base macro hatch.
Yeah.
Mutas are going to keep Rengen suppressed really nicely.
Upgrades 1-1.
There's a warp prism sneaking by, but it got spotted by overseers and mutalisks and so on. But he hasn't responded to it quite yet.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to say this game is very even, just based on the units killed and the workers killed. 29 workers killed. I
didn't think so.
On the Protoss, but
yeah, I think at this point, while the damage is even, Tempo has a massive lead right now. Although if he throws away all these Stalker or all these mutas,
the game is far from over. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, now I've changed my opinion.
Infestors would change the tide to this. Like, if he can get us around with the Lings and then the Roaches with behind him, and even go Hydras, like, one fungal can change everything so much.
Ooh, slightly sloppy force fields there, actually. There we go. Made up for a bit.
They were so good.
They looked bad and then they turned out great.
Yeah, the Protoss is breaking through, but the mutas are just destroying the base of Rengen behind all this.
Is this going to be a base race? Oh my gosh.
Basically, Rengen's really all in at this point. He's got 29 workers to the 62 of Tempo. The army supplies are extremely even, but Protoss is Protoss, and Blink Stalkers are an amazing unit. So they're going to be blinking forward, sniping away, keeping themselves out of damage. So Tempo has to find a force that can deal with this attack. I'm not sure if he's got it in him. If he exhausts the force field, he can get away with it, I think.
Infestors, please.
Losing some free mutalisks there.
Infestors would, oh my gosh.
Infestors would be good. Mass spine crawler at any base would be fine. Because there's really no AoE for Rengen.
Yeah, absolutely. But now this Mutalisk force coming in, Guardian Shield is fantastic against mutas. I don't even know what I think about this, because I think it could go either way with the engagement. If Tempo's smart, is he out of force fields? He's out of force fields.
Yeah. He is. He's got.
If he hadn't lost those Lings, this could be the end. Oh, he's warping some more. He's going to have 6 more force fields, and then he's back to nothing unless he's got some regen.
He's still just got such a good economy going. He's still making 3 roaches, 5 mutas, more queens.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to be the one that he's looking for right now. Stalker's all blinking back, so now can't blink back.
No. His muta's getting a little too brave.
No, he got a load of sentries for that, but I still don't think it was worth it.
Yeah, no, he lost a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sentries are the expensive unit, but a lot of them are on energy right now.
And there are so many of them. There are so many sentries
all
right now.
His larvae.
Yeah, literally.
On mutas and Lings.
Yeah, there's 14 sentries with that group.
Where are the injects? They're okay. I'm wondering. I feel like he should have more stuff is all.
Well, yeah, he has so much
he's getting a lot more
spines. Right now, so.
He's getting spines up. That is a good decision.
Getting a lot more spines. That's the way to go.
Jeez. I would. Oh my gosh, Hydras or Infestors, please.
Just a DPS unit.
He has the infestation pit. He's just not.
I know.
Yeah. I think he doesn't have the gas for it right now. I think he wants the mutas.
Yeah. He's not even.
The mutas are really good, but
Ooh. I
This is a
don't
pretty
even
good
know.
engagement.
There's a lot of meters there.
Actually, this is actually pretty good for Tempo.
Can he do it?
Yeah.
He's gonna get through? I just can't tell. Every time it looks like Tempo rushes in, it looks like he's got this great surround. It looks like he's got this great engagement, and the Guardian Shields swing it against the muters time and time again.
But he's whittling it
He
down,
needs to
whittling
fight
it
like
down.
when he pushes into these spines. It'd be
Yeah.
beautiful.
I agree. He'd sandwich his opponent. There's no Mothership Core. He can't go home. He doesn't have that option. With these Lings, if he gets this and stops running them past everything and just letting half of them die,
He could use his own force
Mutilus
fields
Pact
against
is
him
great.
right now.
He needs to go with the mutas right now, and this engagement
yeah,
can be
this is
everything.
the Lings mostly force fielded out, but even so,
He needs
getting
to
that.
stop thinking. He just
immortal.
needs to A-click. Honestly, that's all he needs to do.
This is it. This is the one.
He does have it there.
Oh, this is a GG. He pulls it off.
Finally. Damn.
Hand side. Taking the set from 1-0, we have our red Zerg player from Clan IBD, the famous parody singer, Tempo. Gotta love him.
All right, now we count to
Now
10.
we wait 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Enter.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And on the top right-hand side of the map, in the glorious orange, we have Strutke Rengen.
Oh, I'm dying.
Guys, wait for 15. No, wait, no, we don't have to this time. Okay, it's
You
cool.
don't have to
We can
wait.
go. We can go.
What
It's
do
all
you guys
good.
think it's
We're
gonna
clear.
happen?
We're clear.
14 Nexus, 14 Gate. I don't think that's
Yellow.
going to happen. but
14
I wish it
Nexus.
would.
Hello.
It's a crazy
Gate
good
first.
build if they don't
Gate
do
first.
anything for the first 5
I want to
minutes.
see 14-14 from Tempo, but he's such a macro player. I don't think we'll see it.
No.
Pool
Oh,
first.
Oh shit!
Pool
it's happening.
first.
It might
Oh,
happen.
it's happening!
It's happening. Yeah, he saw a lot of greed out of his opponent last game, but that's not what's happening this game.
Oh, it's Gateway first too. This is
Yep.
he's not what? Oh, this
We'll
might.
see it. We'll see it.
Wait, hold
No
on.
gas.
Oh no, he's not gonna go gas.
It's just full first, and
Uh,
actually,
Yeah, it's just
reason-
pool first. He's
He's
scouted.
just-
He's
gonna-
still playing
yeah.
macro. And the reason why he's going for that pull first on this map rather than on Frost is because this is a great map for cannon rushes. Fantastic map for cannon rushes. Now, he knows that he's good because he's actually put a drone on the natural, which is going to be really annoying in a minute. But because his opponent isn't going Nexus first, that's a lot of lost mining time. And he hasn't gone for a very economic build himself either. It's not really... Sneaking in. Lovely
There
stuff.
comes his gas. And yeah, tree coming.
The
Cybernetic.
chat's quoting the Rotty soundboard. Give me
I
lots
love-
of lovely material to
I
use
love the
later.
rowdy soundboard.
Yeah,
So good.
it's the greatest thing to have ever graced
Wait,
StarCraft.
what did I miss?
Yeah.
The Rotty soundboard.
From the Home Story Cup, it was awesome.
Oh,
I think somebody did put it online too. We could probably
Yeah, they
use
did.
it. Yeah. I believe in
Well.
a thing called Roach.
I think it's fine. We can get by without Rotty at least for
Well,
today.
Yeah. You already sound like Apollo. We don't
Yeah.
need
I'll-
Rocky as
and
I'll
well.
he
take
even
it.
looks like Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
we have Genesis, who sounds like Grubby.
Yeah.
really? Genesis is Scottish.
He's
That's what I
Scottish.
said.
I don't think he
That's
sounds
what I
like
said.
Grub.
That's what I said. That's what I said. They're like, he sounds like Grubby. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he sounds
they have completely different accents, but
Okay.
the viewers say he sounds like Grubby. So
Uh,
we'll go by what they say.
I respectfully
Is this-
completely disagree with the viewers.
Yeah, so
no.
do I.
The customers may always be right, but the viewers are wrong. So, get a couple links poking up here. No wall off or anything yet, but not a big force or anything. And he will start that now.
Speed started for IVD Temple.
We get another sneaky probe over on the right-hand side of the map, where you can put down proxies and all kinds of shenanigans.
He keeps checking for that third base.
That's really good play, actually.
It
Just
is.
jumping in and making sure that that third isn't going down can tell you so much about Zerg's timing.
And I don't know if this is a 4-gate, but there are 4 gates. But it won't sync. It won't sync up with the warp timing, though.
I don't know. No, it doesn't
He is
have to
making
sync
a
up
proxy.
perfectly.
Yeah.
He doesn't. No. Basically, if you do this build, you don't need to chrono.
What is he gonna put in? Is this a 1, 2, 3, 4?
Pylon's going to end up getting seen,
Guys,
but he'll be able to bring it in. Yeah.
It's
I'll
coming.
talk Watercats.
It's coming. The
Watergate's Robo.
I don't like the Robo follow-up though. Gotta say, I do not like that.
Yeah, I think
Robo.
he needs-
It's so Wings of Liberty, man. It's so last week, and when you go Robo, you basically say to the Zerg, go muters. I know you want to, and they do want to because muters are really good against Robo, and then you lose because you don't have Stargate. It's not always the case, I admit. You can hit some really sweet timings using Robotech, and I've massively oversimplified it, but it's
This might not clear out these zealots. Yeah, no.
It won't. Yeah, he'll definitely have to
He's
cancel this
that
third.
third, yeah. And he's gonna get supply blocked. There it is.
ugh.
He didn't cancel.
Did he get the cancel off? No?
No drone.
Oh, shit.
Didn't cancel.
So yeah, really effective harassment from Rengen. The Overlord will see that those zealots are going home now, so Tempo will know that it's relatively safe to expand at least a little bit, but he is not thinking about expanding right now. He's made roaches, he's made lings, and they are running their way across the map. They're racing the mothership core, and I think they're going to win. There's an immortal on the way though, back in the
He's
base.
going to try and attack these zealots to slow them down. If they
Um,
stop to attack, then the roaches will catch up. Try and
The
harass
chat's
them
not
before
wrong.
they
You
get
sound
in
like you
position.
sound a bit like American Grubby, Ender.
Maybe
do.
it's maybe
I'm
it
not
was
American.
him
A
that they
little
were
bit.
talking about.
I'm Canadian.
Tiny.
I'm Canadian.
I
Grubby.
thought so. I thought so.
Ah.
Grabby Grabby.
Leave
He
it. all to the
he needs
guy.
to get that pylon.
Yeah, still going with this harass over here.
He's going to take
And
that
he'll
third
have
again.
to
That was
either cancel or lose that again.
That was the 10.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
He loses it.
Wow.
Ooh, that's not good at all. He's lost so much money just to these hatcheries not being cancelled.
He's sending
roaches-
another drone. This time he'll get it. Get it down.
I don't understand what Tempo's doing. He's gone for this lair at a
He's
very
leaving
reasonable
the pylon
time.
And there's
again.
a
There we go.
huge,
There's the
huge
Hydra
Sentry
gun.
Immortal push coming in.
Kill the pylon. He definitely has to kill this damn pylon.
He's not going to though. He just
No.
missed it. He doesn't know where it is.
No, Tempo. They're coming from somewhere, kid. And then the
You can
Sentry
see.
Immortal
I'll
push.
see ya.
Oh no.
Ah,
Oh
I'm,
no.
there's really not that many gateways for
He found
Rengen.
it finally.
He's got
Can he
5.
do it?
He's going to go up to 6, but he's only got 1 immortal with this. This is a really weird. Oh, 2. There we go. There's the second one. I didn't think I saw that being produced.
Yeah,
So
it's
he's
got
going to push
full
forward
energy on
and
the mothership core. He'll definitely
He's in-
get rid of this again.
He doesn't have the
Tempo,
larva.
cancel
to
your
help
hatchery.
Yay!
That time he did. Yeah. Good stuff.
yay! This is
a
the
huge push, though.
smallest of consolation
Oh, yeah,
victories
this
at this
is
point, I
huge.
think. There's so many force fields there. What is it I'm supposed to say at this point?
He doesn't have any
I
I don't know. He can't hold this off. I
5
he still has
Hydras are coming.
Hydras.
Range is on the way, but
I just don't think it's going to be enough.
no.
It's not. He doesn't have any spine crawlers or anything
Yeah.
going down.
He's not going to get the surface area he needs, and there's
2
so
is
many,
not enough.
so
Oh
many
no.
force fields.
I don't know. Oh, lovely force fields go straight
Ooh.
down, cutting off the Zerg army. A little bit of a delay now, actually, not really letting things. Oh no, he's just going to force field
Just
behind.
back up. Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's some pretty sick force
Oh no!
fields.
Don't go up! Don't go up! Don't go up! Tempo.
Yeah, if he just gets force fielded up, that's exactly what happens. But there was a drop there that he had to clear out. So he had to do it.
Ringalings. Oh no! There's a GG.
There he goes.
There we
Could
go.
have brought
So
the link up there. or-
Rengen equalizing the score.
So in the bottom southern area of merry-go-round, we have our Pink Sword from Clan IBD tied 1-1. Tempo. No. Hate shit.
I think now. And then in the top left-hand side of the map, putting down a pylon is our orange player from Clan Strat K. We have Rengen.
I mean, I don't want to jump the gun, guys, but I think we nailed it.
I want to know from God. I want to hear the voice of God if we've done it correctly.
Yeah,
Let's just trust that we nailed it. Let's just trust that we nailed it.
we nailed it. If that wasn't right, then he did it wrong.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
absolutely.
at the screen,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm not
God.
listening.
It doesn't matter. Right, so in this game, Rengen going for that gateway first once again, very standard, and as I said earlier, Tempo could see the hole and he could go for it. But you say he likes to play macro.
From what I've seen, he likes to play macro.
He
Question
does
is,
seem
does
to,
he
but
like
he
playing
did go
macro?
pool again first.
Does he like
He's
playing macro,
very
or does he like
efficient.
winning?
Yes.
I think. Well,
If you give Tempo enough time,
yeah.
he-
If you just
let
if
him
you just
macro.
AFK for a
he
little
is
while.
so good. No, he is so good at scouting. Like he's so good at keeping up with whatever's going on. So,
We actually Rengen's scouting around the corners of his base to make sure he isn't being proxy hatched.
oh my gosh.
That is,
that's just paranoia.
Yeah.
Pure paranoia.
I mean, it's sometimes worth doing. It's better to make sure that you don't get cheesed and then not be being cheesed.
Oh. So it's the
I
same
don't
thing from last game. He was just building a early pool just for a safe build. Yeah,
Well, you
trying
know,
to-
he can transition out if he chooses. It won't be perhaps the fastest speedling all in, but it'll be a more economic one.
No, yeah. You can go, yeah, way more economic. But then again, it really depends. Not really efficiently economic, but you'll definitely have more larvae if you get that queen out early. And you can build lings for early harassment or whatnot.
Yeah. I actually, thinking about it, it might even be more economic to go for the pool first in an actual speedling build, just because lava will be your limiting factor rather than minerals.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? I don't
Hatch
know.
first is
I'm not a
always
Zerg.
better.
Okay. I trust you.
Because, like,
Yeah.
drones come from hatcheries. 2 hatcheries. You have more drones able to come out. Queens come out of
It's all
hatcheries.
true. It's all true.
More larvae. Sorry, I'll stop being a sarcastic little cunt
It's
now.
all right. He does start speed right away as soon as he's got the 100 gas. And he pulls off gas all but one drone. Wall has not really started in earnest yet, but the pylon is down.
Yeah, he will be putting up that wall across the front. I would really like to see a forge go down as well. If you get a forge in the front, then it's not quite such a high health building, and it does expose your upgrades to a reasonable extent.
Stargate in
Okay,
the front.
that's why there's no forge.
I never
Fair
like
enough.
putting it in the front. It's scary, but people do it.
No, that is true. It evens it out. Yeah, definitely. And
Cool.
that's why, like, you go pull first. It gives you, of
It's
course,
safer.
the queen, which is great. It's way safer. You can build lings or you can build your queens, which is great for defense. Believe it or not, queens are amazing for defense.
No other spellcaster in the game
Believe it.
doesn't cost gas.
No,
It's
It's all true.
it's true. That is
But
100%
it's
true.
better to go pool first as well, because then you kind of don't lose twitchies, and that would be a terrible way to go out of this glorious night of StarCraft that we've had.
Yeah, and I think that's where the paranoia was kicking in for Rengen,
Mhm.
checking around his base.
Rengen's actually building phoenixes now, opening up with those units and scouting with his probe out on the map to see if the third's gone down, which he will find, but he knows it's a bit late. So, hang on, where's the... Oh no, there's not tech. I thought there was going to be more tech.
There's a speed.
It's the roaches, that's it. There we go.
7
Roaches in
now.
production. Phoenixes are not that good on roaches. Just putting it out there. They do not do
No,
a good job.
but he can pick off a few overlords, which
Yeah,
is
if he causes a
so
supply
annoying.
block, it's annoying, yeah.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, picking off those overlords is going to delay any follow-up aggression and indeed droning behind this that Tempo did have in mind. But it's not... Yeah, just looking at it, he's finished that overlord that would have kept him non-supply blocked, but he hasn't even started the one that will take him past this. So Tempo's going to be supply blocked
He's
for
gonna
quite a
lose this
while
other
now.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Although the Phoenix is right by it, so they're not going to pick that off. It's going up to lair, grabbing a Spore Crawler, but he'll probably lose a couple drones here. Roach is coming back.
Keep him producing the Phoenixes as well, not transitioning out. These aren't fake. These aren't just to force a bit of pressure. He's really planning to go into the Stargate Style, actually going Immortals behind it as well. I'm wondering if we may see some kind... I don't know. I really don't know, because Rengen's got a probe on the third base, but I would have thought that going Immortals and Phoenixes at the same time is going to be just a bit too expensive to really establish a safe macro base. I've never seen anyone execute that successfully.
Yeah, you're not really going to have the gateway units with it to stop your Immortals from dying.
Maybe just Marcelo. But is that effective?
It can be. Zealot Immortal can be effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I was thinking more with the Phoenixes mixed in, whether that's actually viable to hold a big pressure.
No.
Killed the Ling. On the third
I
base.
thought it was one of those layouts or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was. Artosalopes, maybe.
It could have been a Ling.
One of those.
Who can even say? Once again, Rengen going for that Colossus tech. He seems to feel very safe with that, and we're kind of getting this weird Phoenix Colossus style that you tend to see more... Well, I mean, it works against Zerg. Let's not get mixed up here. You can absolutely take a third base, go Phoenixes for pressure, and go Colossi behind it, but with this late of a Forge, you're not going to have the upgrades in any kind of reasonable time that the Zerg shouldn't, and I noticed indeed that Tempo is not, but he should really have some kind of upgrades going down, and he should be ahead, which would give him an advantage. With the players not being in that situation, it's much more balanced, and I think Rengen's making a fairly smart choice there.
Yeah,
Tempo I've seen always... Yeah, Tempo I've seen always build his army a little bit before his upgrades. I don't know if he forgets or what, but he's always a little bit delayed on his upgrades.
Don't engage that with the Phoenixes. Oh, that's nice there. Free stuff. You have to be super careful engaging Hydras with Phoenixes, but those were nice pickups by Rengen. Tempo, he's got enough now in one place that the Phoenixes are only going to be getting a couple of stragglers.
Throwing down the
Did he
toilet
start his
counts there
upgrades?
as well.
No?
Huh? Let's see that.
He does have range almost finished for the Hydralisk Den. Bling does see that third base. He knows what's going on. And it looks like he wants to move out to try to deny that.
Yeah, if Tempo's going to stop this, he kind of has to get there. Well, the Colossus is going to come out one way or the other, but there's not a whole lot of army there. But and Ling's going to go in first.
He needs to make sure.
Well, can he attack this? There is a Colossus now on the field.
It doesn't have range, but there are a lot of force fields. And he's in a good position. He's going to have photon overcharge.
No, he's just going to back off, I think.
Yeah.
And the Phoenixes are going to try and sweep in and do a little bit of damage while the army's out of position, but they're
Those
really not
Phoenixes
getting
have
much.
done a lot. There's
They
4,
definitely have.
9, 10,
They've been quite annoying,
like
but
13 drones killed.
all the same, there are only 2 of them remaining, and there's a Spire going down in the
They
base of
paid
Tempo.
for themselves. But I don't... If he goes Mutas, which I think he's probably going to go... I hope he goes Corruptors.
I don't know. I think they're both quite a good decision.
Yeah.
they're both quite strong. Tempo, he's made such.
Only more Phoenixes. Shit.
Yeah, he's made this Roach Hydra army, and all he's doing is just kind of posturing. He's sat on the map. He isn't maxing out. He isn't rushing for aggression and I think that's a good choice because I don't think it would be successful. But he hasn't put on any real pressure, and he's not doing anything with the time he's buying himself. I guess. He's not really... I don't feel like he's investing right. And I don't know what is right, but it doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah, he's getting an infestation pit now.
Roaches on the way.
+1 flyer attacks, yeah.
I wonder if he's going to go for Vipers. If he goes Hive Tech. But he is getting +1 for attacks for his flying units. And he is building Corruptors, which is probably the safest, knowing that there was Phoenix flying around the map. So...
One thing crucially missing here is creep. None of these bases are connected, and this is actually uncharacteristic for Tempo. He's usually pretty good at getting creep pumped out, but it's not there.
Yeah. He probably just got a
Tempo
little
has
flustered.
no idea this attack is coming across the map.
No, he doesn't know.
Now he does.
Yeah.
It's just started on his base, but the where are they going? They're just trying to get a flank off, I think, or is it just
He's
counterattack?
just going to counterattack, I think, here. Warp
There's no
Prism
mothership
coming
core with
into
this
the
army.
main.
If he counterattacks, this could be absolutely devastating.
No, he's turning around. He
And all
doesn't
the
know what he
while,
wants to do.
they're laser. Oh, there's the mothership core, just a little bit behind. And he's taking out the 4th base. Very
Yeah, he
There's
will,
smart.
a
he will
drop
now
in the
go
main
into the
base.
3rd.
Yeah, Zealot drop in the main base.
There's
Massive
the
army
recall.
attack.
There's the recall. Okay.
And that's it.
He took down the 4th, and he's going to do a lot of damage to the main base. But not too many. There's some lings there now.
I can't tell
But
if that
these
was a
corruptors are
deliberate
going to
decision.
pick off this. Oh, wow. Yeah, these lings and rich are going to clean it up. He didn't lose too much, no tech or anything. But he still, he doesn't have his upgrades. He has 1-1. He needs to start his 2-2. And, wow.
The upgrades are really late for both players in this game, and that's probably quite fortunate for both players, because if either one of them had let the other get a significant lead in that regard, then I think these pushes around could have been so much more damaging. But
Or tough
as it
moving out
is,
again.
they're just kind of butting heads and not really doing a whole lot.
We're back up to a lot of Phoenix. He just kept producing them. We're going to get a clash in the middle here. There's a lot of Corruptors with this army.
Force fields.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
pulls
got
back.
link. Shit.
Corruptors will now
Nice.
come against the
Oh, no.
Colossus.
He's
And we'll
got
reset that count to
both
0.
of those.
Is he
Yep,
gonna do it?
he's
Yeah.
crushing on that.
And I believe he got the mothership core too. So no Nexus Cannon, no Time Warp. Now Tempo is making a bunch of roaches. He's getting ready
Guys.
to go.
He just expanded 2 times.
Yep.
He's got a bunch of money, it's
Sure
fine.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting Storm. He's getting another
Not
Colossus
good for
out.
Tempo.
He's got a lot of supply in the Phoenixes, which can definitely run cover for him against the Corruptors, but if there's no Colossus there, it's not as important. And there's only one out on the map, second one coming.
Very shortly, oh no, I don't know. Actually, the upgrades are still behind for Tempo. I thought he was further ahead, but that's because the +2's already finished. And with Colossi, Rengen is gonna take good engagements now. He's gonna be in a good spot for fighting. Ooh, that's nice though. Fighting this Stalker's outside of the protection of the Colossi, but he has to back off as soon as it begins.
Big
Oh.
warp in here over at the 4th base. Zealot's coming on in, and we'll probably kill that unless he swings over immediately, and I don't think there's any way to stop it.
He's even
Phoenix,
attacking at the 4th as well.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. At this point, Rengen's really using the warp gate mechanic to its fullest. He's warping in at opposite ends of Tempo's bases and keeping the pressure on, forcing Tempo to multitask and micro when all he really has to do is just move those zealots across. All the while,
he loses
fighting-
about half his
Yeah.
force here in the wrong place at the wrong time. Zealot's going to work on this 3rd base, and there's nothing there to stop them. That's going to fall down.
Oh god, so many bases in the space of the last minute. Tempo's lost 2 or 3 bases. These
And he
two,
still
yeah.
doesn't have an army that can engage this at all.
He just needs to get this. If he had Vipers instead of Corruptors, he could be pulling the Colossi out of the army and fighting and blinding, clouding, and generally controlling the battlefield. But he doesn't have that battlefield control unit. Although, as I say it, the Vipers are now coming into production. He might be able to do something with these, but it could be too little too late.
Yeah, he's just not going to
Doesn't
have
feel
the
good to me.
money in a lot of sense to do it. This Protoss force now coming on to creep. And this group of overlords right there is not going to be great either.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no. He's going after his 3rd
Yeah,
base.
he's going to be supply block for a long time.
Yeah.
After this, he's forced to build 6 overlords
Wow.
at a time.
One of those.
Those are some happy
Colossus.
Archons. They popped a
Yeah.
lot of Overlords. There's now 3 Colossi. There's 5 Archons. There's some Force Fields too, which are sentries. Nearly there. And a High
Tempo's going
Templar
for the
thrown into the
counter
mix.
push. This is going to be a base race if he goes. I mean, the Protoss is going to win the base race. He's only got 3 bases going on, and Tempo doesn't know he has a 4th or a 5th.
Yeah, it's not going to work
3
out.
Colossus! Woo!
That's it. He's just
Okay.
gonna-
Goes back out.
He recalls.
Oh, he's going to recall? Oh, wow.
I mean, that was the best move in the situation. This is how a good Zerg can control space. If he always attacks when the Protoss moves out because of his superior scouting and map vision, usually achieved by Creep, then you can keep the Protoss always running back to their base as hard as and effectively as possible.
I know,
He's
but
gonna
Protoss
lose.
He hasn't been doing it.
Yeah, he loses that other hatchery.
Killed his natural and then recalled.
And Archon and Zealot take out the other base.
that
There's
was
There's Broodlords out
unfortunate.
on the map, which is cool, but
Ineffective, most
Yeah,
likely, I
it's
think.
not gonna
The Vipers are kind of out of position. Good blinding clouds going down there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Broodlord.
And then slight movement, unfortunately. Not enough.
Oh, good
he's
flank on
actually
the
got a
Colossus.
really
Wait,
good
no.
overall angle, but I don't know if it's enough here.
Hold on.
Yeah, good blinding
Oh,
cloud
whoa,
once
whoa,
again,
whoa.
and
He's
he's
on the
ripping
higher
them apart.
ground. And these Broodlords, it's damage. Now he's just getting kited, though.
I mean, there's no
he can't
mothership
get
core
out
there.
there,
Yeah.
The Colossi can go down the cliffs, but other than that,
Good force
The rest of the army's
field.
going
Really
down.
good force field.
is this enough? Can he bust
No,
through this?
it's not going to be enough. Actually, what?
He will clean it up, but
Oh, and then there was some more stalkers that came in.
He should not have got those Colossi,
yeah,
but he
Colossus
did.
goes
And
go down.
that's really, really good for Tempo in this situation. I really want to see him start his 3-3, but at this point, he's more focused on getting the units out, and I can completely understand that decision as well. It's not a lot. It's interesting, put it that way. As is this Overlord squadron drifting its way towards
Yeah,
the
I
top
like
of
that.
the
I
map.
think he's got them like rallied.
Yeah.
Might be wrong. Yeah, he's pulls them back now. The economy, though, of our Protoss players about tripled out of Tempo right now.
Yeah.
He does get his third base back up. It just starts to mine. But he doesn't have a lot of options to rebuild the expensive units. He's getting swarm hosts now.
It's probably
Six
a good
of
idea.
them coming out. It could halt things, but
Could.
while he gets stuff back up. Nice Ling attack into this base.
But really, it
Protoss
was.
attacked his
Oh, no, it's
robo.
gone away again.
Yeah.
It's all part of the plan.
What are
I
these
thought-
things doing?
These Lings, their whole positioning, but Tempo's
Their whole
forgotten about
position,
them. He
needs
thought they
to
were
turn it
killed,
off. Yeah.
and instead they're actually totally fine. He's gonna run those through the Protoss army. Now he. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think he
great.
thought those were gonna die.
Yeah.
Tempo trying to re-establish his economy at this point. He has lost so much to the attacks of his opponent, but if he gets up the swarm host and can force his opponent to stay down and to stay at home, he might be able to do something with this.
This Zerg unit is so small. If he can pick off, like, if he can just keep this toss on his toes, just by. This is huge if he gets this.
Yeah, if getting the space definitely does help out, and he's got to be mobile.
Oh, he's got to.
and
He's
just
got to
get
pick it
things
off
done.
now.
Yeah.
That. Oh, he's gonna get it too.
He'll
Nice.
get it, but he may not get away very well.
At what cost?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, he took out that fourth, but much like we saw in the TVT earlier with Boomerang, he killed stuff, but he didn't take out any army. He can't fight that army, and he's
Swarm
losing too
hosts are in
much
position.
in the gaining.
They
He's
are,
gonna
but
lose this hatchery. Cancel the hatchery.
let's look it
No.
down. No. Tempo does not cancel hatcheries.
No.
We've
He
learned.
wants.
Yeah.
It's with the amount of
Oh my
splash
gosh.
here.
It's just evaporating. It's a lot of swarm hosts, but it's not enough.
Yeah, we saw
There's
Tempo
just
use
too
swarm
much.
host in the first game, didn't we? Did we? Yeah. and he-
Yes.
Tempo, your swarm host. No. Don't sacrifice it. Our cons are so shiny right now.
They're very glowy.
They are.
There's 8 of them.
It makes me so happy.
Just 8 of them.
Yeah, at this point, the army of Rengen is nigh on unstoppable. Tempo, I love his swarm host control, but I don't think it's the right thing to be doing. It's so hard to call because I don't think he's really got an answer to this. He's got such little money. He's got a lot of gas that he could spend, but on what? What can fight
That's his last
7,
mining
8 Archons?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna lose a few of those. Yeah, that was his
Stitches
last
right
mining
now.
base.
Yeah.
He has just enough gold to rebuild, but I don't even think if he rebuilt it would do anything. He's just gonna chase after these swarm hosts too. Yeah,
We'll
that's
go.
it's game over.
He's lost pretty much all that remains of his army. A couple of swarm hosts are actually in production for Tempo, and maybe he's hoping to buy time, but no. GG is called.
GG.